last lesson we factorized these two quadratic trinomials, and we'll just do it quickly again. So remember, the process we use is look at this number here, -6. Write the factors of -6 down, so -2 times 3, -3 times 2, etc., etc. And then what we do is we look at whether I can use these two numbers to make this middle term here. In this case I certainly can with this -2 plus 3, because -2 plus 3 is 1, and that's the number I'm trying to make up, the coefficient of that particular pronumeral. So let's rewrite it as x squared plus, sorry, not plus, subtract 2x plus 3x, take away 6, and remember now what we do is we break it in half, x take 2, plus 3, x take 2, and then factorise by grouping x take 2, x plus 3. Now let's not forget that I need to be using my equal signs here, because each line of this is equal to that. So that this trinomial here is the same as that. Okay, it's just expressed in a different way. This is expressed as binomial products, and this is just a quadratic trinomial. Okay, so let's do the second one quickly. It was plus 6 that we were trying to make, so we're doing 2 times 3, or -2 times -3, and that's the one I'm after here. So I'm going to rewrite that as x squared take 2x take 3x plus 6 split x take 2 take 3 x take 2. X take 2 comes out as a common factor, and they're the binomial products. Alright, this one here is the new one. So this one looks like what we call a non-monic quadratic trinomial, and that is that it's a trinomial that has a coefficient of the squared term of a number greater than 1. So it's got 2 there. But what we can do with this one, if we notice that all of these terms are even, so let's just factorize. So I've taken 2 out as a common factor, and now what I'm going to do is factorize this monic quadratic trinomial, which is, it has only a coefficient of 1 there. So -14 is my number, and I am going to choose 2 times -7, and straight away that's the one I'm after, because 2 plus -7, or 2 take away 7 is -5. So let's rewrite it. 2x squared plus 2x take 7x take away 14. Alright, so we split it. Okay, now we can see that we've got the repeated term there. We can pull that out as a common factor. 2x plus 2, x take 7. Alright, so that would be where I leave that one. That's now fully factorized as far as the binomial products are concerned. Okay, let's do this one now. Got plus 16 there, so we're going to work out which way to make that. We've got 4 4s. If I look at that, 4 take 4 is 0, 4 plus 4 is 8. That's not going to work for us. -4 times -4, definitely going to work for us, because -4 take 4 is -8. X squared take 4x take 4x plus 16. Split, make sure we're putting our equal sign in, x take 4 take 4, x take 4. Alright, and we can see what's happened here. X take 4, x take 4, and that's the same as x take 4 squared. We've got a perfect square, and we could have used the reverse of the perfect squares rule, but sometimes that's really hard to pick, so that would be fine for that one. Okay, well, often what will happen is that you can simplify once you've factorized, and so what they've basically done here is put one that they will expect you to factorize here at the top, and then see if you can cancel out. Now, we've already done this one, x squared take x take 6, I think was one of the examples. Oh no, we haven't. So what we'll do is we'll do this one, and I'll get you to do this last one yourself. In fact, what I might do is we'll leave this one, you can do this one yourself, and I'll show you the harder one. Okay, this is going to take a few lines. Alright, this first one here, okay, I've recognized as difference of two squares, so I'm going to rewrite that as x squared take 3 squared over. Now, I'm trying to make the factors of negative 15, and also then using those factors to make the number negative 2. So if I write down negative 15, I've got 3 times negative 5, and that's my one straight away. And you'll get really quick and good at picking these. X squared take 3x, oops, plus 3x, take 5x, take 15. Now we're multiplying that by, now I'm making negative 5, so let's go over here. And how do I make negative 5? I've got 1 times negative 5. And again, I've picked it first shot. We're making the number negative 4. So 1 take away 5 is certainly negative 4. So let's rewrite that one. X squared take plus 1x take 5x take 5. I'm going to put that all over. Now I'm going to factorize that in one hit. 2 brackets x take 3. I've just pulled out 2 as my common factor because they're both even. Alright, now let's do another line. Okay, so we've got this one here is perfect squares rule, not perfect, the difference of perfect squares rule, DOPS, so I've got x take 3, x plus 3, all over split x plus 3, take 5, x plus 3. That's all being multiplied by x, so I'm splitting that, x plus 1, take 5, x plus 1, all over 2x take 3. Alright, now let's just factorize by, or take out a common factor by grouping. So that's still the same, x take 3, x plus 3, all over x plus 3, x take 5, times x plus 1, x take 5, all over 2x take 3. Alright, let's get rid of anything we can. We can use up and down cancellation, or we can use crossways cancellation with multiply. So the first thing I'll do is I'll get rid of that x take 3 and that x take 3 because they cancel out. Then I'm going to do some up and down cancellation on those x plus 3's. The x take 5 cancels with this x take 5, and basically what I'm left with, this is pretty cool, is x plus 1 all over 2. I can leave that in brackets or I can take it out, it doesn't really matter. And that's my final answer. That's pretty hard stuff there, so try that yourself with this one. Factorize that one. I bet you one of the factors comes out as x plus 2, and you'll be able to cancel the x plus 2 and the x plus 2 from the top here. So good luck with that, girls, and then your homework will be these questions here for 5C, all of those ones. It really will require a fair bit of practice to do these, and what will happen, you'll get really quick at them. You'll be able to identify the common factors that you need very, very quickly, and really will be able to tear through these.